you're going to need some felt, hot glue gun, a Sharpie or a pen, a headband, scissors. I got this at Walmart. You can just buy it at the fabric store. It's just lace by the yard in these little flower shapes. Then I put it on my piece of felt that matches the same color and trace around it with my pen. It doesn't have to be that precise, just just enough that you can cut it out pretty close, about like that. It doesn't matter if it's sloppy, it's not going to show. So keep going with that around the edges. And then cut it out. And you want to make 3 of these that you've measured to each flower. Don't make them all the same as each other because they may not fit. And then I want to turn mine upside down than I am right here, so that the pen will be on the underside. And then match each flower, the piece of felt, to the lace flower, and then turn them upside down. And I'm grabbing a ruler here so that I can measure the center. And there's a little strip of lace holding them all together, and I'm just going to go off of that, line my ruler up with that, and then mark with my pen where the middle of it is so that we can put a little strap on it that's going to hold it to the headband. You can glue it to the headband and have it permanently on there, but I like to be able to change the position, so we're going to make a little sleeve. Then I slid my ruler down just like 1/4 of an inch and made another line so that I have one to follow on my sewing machine. So I've cut these little pieces of felt that are just rectangles, and I made them just wide enough to surround on either side of my headband. So you only need to make it as wide as your headband. Lay it on the felt flower and put it on the line that's not centered. It's the one that's off center. And then just stitch down the side, back stitch on both ends. And then just pull that out, clip the threads, and then turn it around and go down the other side. You don't want to close off the little narrow ends. We want to leave that an open sleeve to feed the headband through it. Now you can hot glue these. If you don't have access to a sewing machine or don't know how to sew, just get your hot glue gun and glue it down either side. So where I have my seams, that's where you'd want to put your lines of hot glue. And then notice how nicely it just slides onto the headband. And so you can change headbands if you want a different color, and put it on the felt first if you're going to sew it, so that you can't see the stitches through the lace. Then turn them all over, and I have the ones on the outsides glued already. So make sure that the little sleeve is lined up, centered how you want before you glue the flower down. And then just press it down. It's a little bit hot, so I like to use my fist instead of my fingers. And then just turn it over and do the other side. You can, if I pick up the whole flower and try to glue all of the lace and then lay the flower down, sometimes I can't match the exact pattern where I wanted to lay it out. So I like to just glue it in halves. Now notice the sleeves, they're all running in the same direction so that it will fit in so that my headband will fit in. If I accidentally turn one the wrong way, my headband is not going to fit. That's why I measured them with the ruler in the beginning, so they were all the same direction. Then just press that down, and then you can pick it up and trim any pieces of felt that are showing behind your lace. Then go ahead and slip it into your headband. And I like how it has these sleeves, because then you're not stuck wearing it in a certain way. You can wear the flowers to the side or centered on your head, however you think it looks nice.